Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Grand 4 LCPDFR. And first episode, we are gonna be in this slick top Crown Vic. I forgot who it's made by, and also I'm using this skin. Also forgot it's made by because it's been pretty much since it's somewhat been a while since I've been playing Grand 4. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna be at 10-8 and we're still gonna cross 72. 2 link in team spots should be 10-41, 10-8 level callouts. Alright, so and you guys remember know why I'm doing LCPDFR, so let's play FR. Don't worry, I am still doing some LCPDFR, but recently, so right now I just have to reinstall my Grand Theft 5. So while my Grand Theft 5 is reinstalling, I'm going to do some LCPDFR. And the reason being is that it's because earlier today I tried to go. Now I believe this was because I was modding a vehicle and somehow it crashed on Grand Theft 5 and LCPDFR. So once Grand Theft 5 is done reinstalling, I'm going to reinstall LCPDFR and the plugins I had before, and hopefully I can get the vehicles I was using before. So yeah, but basically luckily we have LCPDFR as our backup. So yeah. Oops, let me do that. Sorry about that. The little drift right there. Let me see if I can. So we can change the horsepower in some vehicle, because I know that in GTA 4 you have option to set up a horsepower, but I don't think you can do that in this one here. Yeah, I'm thinking set the horsepower in this one. No save car. Let me see real quick. Remove left window.
I need a unit for a reckless driver on Broke Up Dukes Expressway.
Hey, what's with all the noise?
I know our car components. This one has one component. Set car livery as special.
Hey, shorty, I got that penis power for you.
I honestly don't know when it's. Yeah, this is that has that option to make your vehicle have like a horsepower you have in GTA 5. Because in GTA 5 I can set the horsepower for a Crown Vic for 250, but however with the GTA 4 you don't really have that kind of option. So what I'm guessing what I can do is that I can just leave it be for now. So alright, relax dude, we get it. That guy's charger's all beat up. I'm not dropping to him, but it's gonna beat up. So but anyways, while we're at it, let's put our automatic license plate reader on. So oops, wrong one. Power dash cam mod on, so we can see the speed and whatnot. So So yeah, so I mean there will still be some LCPDFR, but just for right now, while Controller 5 is reinstalling, I'm just gonna record some LCPDFR. You know, my channel is mostly gonna be mixed with LCPDFR and LSPDFR, so you mostly will see two different mods from different games. So for those who are new to Controller 5 or Controller 4, Controller 4 is again it's based off of New York, and Controller 5 is again it's based off of Los Angeles. So, and technically, for those who don't know, that LCPDFR is a mod for GTA 4 and LSPDFR is a mod for GTA 5. So the channel is not always gonna be, you know, mainly for the Controller 5 LSPDFR. It's also gonna be used for GTA 4 LCPDFR as well. So you're mostly gonna see two different games on this channel. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're just gonna go ahead and just see what's up with that. Oh god, I almost made that turn a bit too wide right there. Let's make this effort and turn over here. Do I see my indicator script? No, I don't. I think I removed my indicator. Oops, sorry dude, didn't mean to hit you. My bad. Should I see if my indicator? Oh yeah, see my indicator script. Alright. It's just that I don't think it was. Yeah, it is. You gotta look down on the ground to see it. Alright. We still got my indicator script, alright, which is a good thing. Are we still, yeah, we should still be available, so. Just gonna be patient for the call to happen, so. Okay, do you think you're doing, huh? Alright, there's this guy over here, this young stalker is gonna try and cross the WL line, so I'm gonna put him over and see what his problem is, so. Well buddy, it's a lucky day, I got your jump to go to. 2 Lincoln Teens fans, show me responding code 2 to reports of a drunk driver in Beachwood City. Or out of my way, dude. So we're looking at reports of a drunk driver in a Beachwood City. So we're gonna get there on code 3, and once we get near the suspect, that's when we're gonna kill our siren. So alright, out of my way, dudes. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Gotta go to the left, code 3 basics right there. Alright, so right now we're just gonna be responding to reports of a drunk driver over here. One thing I do like with the AIs in GTA 4 is that they seem to move out of the way a bit more better than it was in GTA 5, because whenever I go code 3 or code 2 in GTA 5, the AIs in GTA 5, they just act like they don't know like which way to go sometimes. So, but luckily the AIs in GTA 4 seems to be a lot more better than ones in GTA 5. So, if you guys have not seen my LSPDFR series, you will see that the reason why I'm always crashing into cars and stuff is because the AIs in GTA 5, they just seem to not really like get out of the way that easily. So alright, dude.
Pull the car to the side.
Alright, so I'm trying to post one over here. Alright, come on, dudes. Let me go through, please. Come on. Yeah, to remove traffic. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's go have our spotlight on. Alright, 2 Lincoln Team Splash on me on a traffic stop on the Oracle. Price gonna be BVB060 occupied ×1. Be west on Brooklyn Expressway. For instance, Industrial Airport. No assistance at this time. So right now, I'm going to see what this guy's deal is over here. So. Hello, ma'am. I'm Officer Michael with the Liberty City Police Department. Reason being for pulling over tonight is because of a report of a DUI. So I'm put aggressive careless driving. Alright, ma'am. Can you see driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
I need to see some ID.
So also from home. Alright. So even though she left at home, she still gave us her valid name. So. And one thing I do want to show you guys is that if I do all the lights, you can see that I got the red and the blue staples on spotlights, so which is pretty cool that I have added. But since we're in a traffic stop, we're just gonna use just mainly just the red and blues in front and just let you know. So, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and find our name, and this is what I made right here. Is the Liberty City Police Department computer mod. So you guys want this, just let me know in the comments below and I will try and see if I can release it on LCPDFR.com. So what I did is I just put the LCPD badge right there, and I just made this thin blue line. I just put Liberty City Police Department right there. So this is pretty much made by me, customized, made by me. So, but if you guys want it, just let me know in the comments below and I will see if I can put it on LCPDFR.com just for you guys to use it for your own liking and whatnot. So let me see here. So she has 3 citations and that license that 3 times, not the warrant. So we're just gonna go ahead and just step out of her vehicle because I mean she's been driving under the influence, so also I can tell by her driving as well. So
Who do you think you are, asshole?
alright, ma'am, why don't you step in the vehicle for me, please?
Okay, let's get out of the car nice and slow. Okay, I got eyes on shithead.
Alright, ma'am, you got anything on you that can poke me, stab me, harm me, carry knives, guns, drugs, needles, anything like that? Alright, just go ahead and just power down real quick just for my safety and your safety. So it's going to do that. Yeah, we got to stop traffic over here. Yeah, it's going to stop traffic because it's going to be a bit dangerous for me and the suspects. So other with in GTA 5, you can go ahead and just grab the suspect and just move them where you need to go for safety. But GTA 4, there's only limited things you can do. So so with nothing, but anyway, she's still gonna be under arrest for driving under the influence. So alright, ma'am, turn around for me, please. Right now, you're under arrest for driving under the influence. So right now, your vehicle's gonna be impounded, and also most likely that you're gonna be going to court, and also your license will be revoked. And most likely, certain amount. I believe that in most states, they must revoke your license after you've been driving under influence. So, but most likely her license will be revoked by the court. So, to Lincoln 18 Splash and get a tow truck over to my location. Call for a tow truck. Let me go ahead and see if I can fix up my car and clean car. Then just a shadow, okay. Alright. to the contained Spanish. I may transport an occupied ×1 subject to nearby station. Shouldn't be called for from that traffic stop, the DUI call. So right now we're gonna go ahead and transport her to nearby station. Or they come out going pretty soon. Let me go ahead and see if we can speed up past over here. Oh, Priuses. Not fair Priuses, but you know. Oh boy, come on people, let's go. Oh boy, now traffic up here. No, let's go ahead and remove traffic over here. So let's go and do that. Let me see here, clear area of cars. Yes, that's what we want. There we go. Oh. That charger is going to go code 3, so I have the ELS disabled for the AIs because sometimes my game will crash for the ELS AI, so that's why I have my ELS disabled for AI, so my game doesn't crash and so it can run pretty smoothly. So but anyways, we're gonna be on scene at the station here to Lincoln Team Splash. I'm gonna be on scene at the East Island City station with the time zone subject. Alright, so right now we're gonna be here in the area. We're just gonna go ahead and just wait for a green light, and we are gonna be able to go ahead and just park in there. Alright. I'm gonna dig out my way real quick. Alright, so right now we're gonna be a call 4 on that. Come on, just gonna get the loading screen over here already. Yep. Skip I meant. Alright, 2 Lincoln Team Spanish. Should be a call 4 and 10-8 from that junk driver call. The time's been 15 subjects gonna be in custody. Alright, so right now she's gonna be in the jail, and she's gonna be headed to court, and the court is gonna see if they're gonna revoke her license or suspend her license after that driving under influence. So oh boy, it's always traffic going over here. Always traffic. By the way, this is my earths or that's my stray burns for the grill lights and the lights in the windshield, and these are my takedown lights. So yeah, but now since I'm my lights on, you got the red and blue sway person spotlights, and you got the red and blue flashing on the windshield and on the grills as well. So that's pretty much how I set it up too. So but right now we're just gonna go ahead and just leave everything be for now. So the thing I like about LCPDFR and then LCPDFR is that whenever you go code 3, the AIs in GTA 4 seems to move out of the way much better for you, because in GTA 5, whenever I go code 3, it always seems like I'm just wrecking into things. Because if you guys have not seen my recent LCPDFR episode, I was running code 3 to a call, and some taxi decided to like pretty much just instantly stop in front of me and just got me killed. So like this is what I'll show you a demonstration about the AI in GTA 5. So basically just so if I'm going code 3 in GTA 5, this is what the AIs usually do. Like they would usually just like do this, like they don't know which way to go, and half the time it's like they just instantly just hit the brakes in front of me, and that's when I'm just like, yeah, because like here in GTA 4 the AI seems to move out of the way more better for you, but GTA 5 the AIs tend to like pretty much just like somewhat zigzag, because you don't know which way to go. And half the times AI is not even moved away from GTA 5, so. Alright. Ain't impressed we're in traffic right now, so. But nothing about that. Let's put our ALPR on. Is this Emerald tailgating that Prius? Let's go ahead and see what's over here.
LCPD! Let's slow it down!
Some of us have better things to do in
Two
our
Lincoln
lives.
Teams badge on me in traffic on a black Emerald. Plate is going to be XXC4707. It's going to be south on Purdue Expressway by the Francis Israel off ramp. Occupied times 1, no assistance this time. So right now we're going to see what the deal is over here for his driver tailgating vehicle Prius. So let's go and see the details for that. We need to remove traffic over here because this is out of hand. Alright. Hello ma'am. I'm Officer Michael with the Liberty City Police Department. Reason me for privilege today is because you were tailgating a Prius that was in front of you. Any reason for that? Let's do that as cars driving.
Look, you're driving like you're drunk.
Alright ma'am, can I see your driver's license, registration, insurance, please?
You got ID?
So, yeah, so I saw her tailgating Prius because you can tell that she was like too close to the Prius and plus she was hitting her brakes multiple times. So, most likely we're going to go ahead with her license and we're going to see what's up with that. It's going to do, guys, so going to be Latona. I can't pronounce it, Anderson, so it's gonna be Lantonina Anderson. I think that's pronounced it, not really sure how you pronounce it, but anyways, she's gonna have 2 citations, valid license at 3 times, and this person's wanted. She's wanted, but doesn't say active, so I'm just gonna give her a citation for $60 for this tailgating her vehicle. So I know some people come like, oh my god, you should never arrest her. Well, honestly, just because she has a warrant doesn't mean that I have to arrest her. It's usually the officer's decision to arrest a person, but I believe if the warrant is active, then they do have to arrest them. That's what I'm going to go by. So anyways, ma'am, can give you a citation for $60 for tailgating your vehicle that's in front of you. Also, be sure don't tailgate any more vehicles because that's good accidents. Hope you have a good night, ma'am. Drive safe and drive cautious this time. 2 Lincoln Team Splash. I'm gonna be a call for and 10 from that traffic stop. Yeah, so I know people in the comments be like, oh my god, she had warrant for arrest, you should have arrested her. Honestly, even though it says she was wanted, I mean, it's usually officers' decision to whether or not to arrest the suspect, but I believe if the warrant is active, then yeah, they have to arrest the suspect, but luckily her warrant was not active, so there's no need to go ahead and arrest her. So we got an OC, got a high patrol score in ambulance, looks like. So let's go ahead and change lanes right here.
This is Control. I need assistance for a suspect resisting arrest in Broke Up Dukes Expressway.
Just gonna put my ALPR on. Cool, just got 2 jaywalkers, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna know this up just for now. So Oh boy, let me see here.
Almighty will judge the man.
Ooh, the Oracle was in the taxi right there. Almost crossed out a taxi. And of course, this vehicle's parked here very rare, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So this guy here is trying to pick up a hooker, so we're gonna flip around ports over here. So yep, looks like they did. All right. Let's go ahead and try and pour this contender over for possibly pick up a hooker. So right in front of us, so we're gonna go ahead and try and do that for sure.
Hey, I'm dying here. Can we go?
Easy, dude. Come on, really? We're not right now because we have this vehicle up here in front of us that just picked the hooker. So we're gonna try and pull this contender over. I don't want to remove cars, sunrise might really check that's in front of us, so I just wanna go ahead and just wait till traffic clears up, then probably go ahead and pull this over here. Come on, dude, relax. Alright, let's go ahead and put this one over here real quick. To the continuous batch, I'm intending to pull over. It looks like a brownish contended. Price gonna be JMS 4751 occupied times 2. Alright, so right now we're gonna go ahead and try and put it over here.
Over, asshole.
To the continuous batch, I'm in pursuit of that contended. One button.
Have a perp in view, giving chase.
Units report a suspect resisting
Alright,
arrest.
so we're gonna be in pursuit of this contended. So I'm requesting units to back us over here. So make sure there's no cars coming, make sure we're good. So basically, for those who don't know, I used to do some pit maneuvers in the past, but therefore I'm gonna be following my my state's policy, because where I'm from, New Jersey, of course, law enforcement officials are not allowed to do pit maneuvers nor shoot those tires out. So the only way we can do is either sell spike strips, which we don't have, or just wait till the suspect just crashes into something. So that being said, I mean, since this game is based off of New York and some parts of New Jersey, we're most likely going to be doing pretty much the New Jersey state policy laws and New York state policy laws as well, because I heard that in New York and in New Jersey, enforcement officers are not allowed to pit or shoot the vehicle's tires. So basically, with that being said, we have to wait till a suspect crashes or sell spike strips, which I don't have a spike strip mod. So
Looks like he's headed westbound in Meadows Park.
Pull over. I'm not fucking kidding, asshole. Last time. Pull over.
or just send it to a vehicle. So what we can do is we just go ahead and just follow the suspect. You know, I'm just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be doing New Jersey base rolls since that's where I'm from. So
I'm not fucking kidding, asshole!
Got a traffic alert.
alright, just right into a ballistic looks like.
Expressway.
Oh, got a charge behind us. Easy, dude.
Got a traffic alert for
So just a bit right there, so we don't wreck.
Expressway.
Making sure that our high beams are off. So, oh god, just got wrecked. Just got to do a bump by the hyper choicer behind us. Yeah, this guy here is being a bit dangerous, but we still cannot pit him because, like I said, where I'm from, New Jersey, we have a policy where we cannot pit. So, alright, furnace, out of my way. Jeez, dude, relax.
Last time!
Alright, he stopped me. Stop. Alright, come right here. Out of the car right now. Out of the car right. Out of the car right now. Let's go. Out of the car right now. Even though he wrecked our vehicle, we still cannot use force because, like I said, in New Jersey, we're not allowed to do pit maneuvers nor use lethal force in the vehicle. So come on, out of the vehicle right now. Out of the vehicle right now.
Put your hands on your head. What, you didn't see us coming? Drop the gun! Now! You're surrounded, asshole! You can't hide! I'm just toying with you, you know that? Drop that gun, jerk off!
Alright, 2 Legendary Splash. So the pursuit call for got one 10-15 in custody. The other one is gonna be on foot, freedom officers. So while they're taking care of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them over here back in my vehicle, and we are all gonna. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. Drop it right now. Drop that right now. Let's go. Drop it right now.
You ain't going nowhere. We got you pinned in. Don't make me come after you.
Alright, 2 Legendary Splash. Got 2 10-15s in custodies. Alright, so right now that pursuit is gonna be a call for. So I believe the only times when officers in New Jersey can use lethal force in vehicle if the vehicle has unstruck an officer, so or if the pursuits become too dangerous where, yeah, so I mean the New Jersey policies are pretty weird. So for those who are not from New Jersey, it's pretty much hard to explain the policies, but only things I know is that in New Jersey, you're not allowed to do pit maneuvers nor use force in vehicles unless if it's, you know, becomes too dangerous for officers. So
I've got a Web 2.0 meeting.
alright. Just go ahead and just, you know, program this parking lot. 2 Link 18 spots. I'm at the, for instance, Industrial Airport with 2 10-15s. We're gonna be on scene at the area.
Wow, what a mess.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just wait for a security officer to come out and pick these 2 up over here. And we got one more, of course. We're gonna take. Oh, never mind. Oh, one more. Yep. Alrighty, to link in TeamSpan, should be a code for internet for that pursuit. Got some nice chargers over here. Those are pretty nice chargers. Sure, no cars coming. We're going to go. Okay. Always look both ways before you make a turn. What most people don't know about, driving is that just because you have a green light doesn't mean you have the right of way. Usually, for me, I drive in real life, I have a permit, so, but when I'm driving in real life, just because, if I'm the first car in lane, usually just because it's green, I just go right away. Usually I would just, make sure, because a lot of people don't realize that. So here's the thing, so just since it's real life, right, I'm driving, right, and this light changes green, I mostly just wait just for, I just normally, just make sure that even though the light is green, I always make sure, because you never know that a person could run a red light, so that's why you always have to make sure that, it's clear before you go on green. So I know it's hard to explain for those who not drive yet or that kind of stuff, but here I'm going to try to explain an easy way. So alright, so we're at a red light right now, so once this turns green, I would just make sure that no one's gonna run a red light. So, just because the light is green doesn't mean you have to right away. Usually you still gotta look both ways, make sure that no one runs a red light. So,
Units, please be advised. We have a report of grand theft auto on Broke Dukes Expressway.
I know for some people, as soon as the light turns green, they will just go ahead and floor, and meanwhile they don't know that some guys run a red light and they just get into an accident. So yeah, I know it sounds a bit confusing what I said right there, but it's pretty much obviously true. So yeah, I know it's hard for me to explain some things that don't make sense for some people. I know some people have not driven before or are just getting into driver's ed, but who knows? I'm going to try to explain an easy way. So, alright. So, this is a traffic light right here, right? And my light is green. Usually I would just look both ways. Even though my light is green, I would still look both ways, because you never know that somebody could run that red light. And I've seen some people that just go on a green light. Meanwhile, they don't realize that another guy or another vehicle is going to come and hit them. So that's why it's always important that even though your light is green, it's always better to make sure that no one runs a red light. So, and like I said, I know it's a little bit confusing. So, alright, so we got a green light. So a green light, I'll just make sure that no one runs a red light. Okay, it's not red light, which is good. Here, make it more easier since I'm the first car in line here. Here's a red light, right? Now as soon as the light turns green, I will still look both ways, make sure that no one runs a red light. So let me go ahead and shoot demonstration. Okay, if we got green light, the officer just cut me off right there because he wasn't, pretty cautious. Alright, now it's clear. Normally I would do that in real life because usually you get people that just run red lights and get into accidents. So Like I would just, even though my light is green, I would still make sure that no one runs a red light, because like I said, people do get accidents. So he just ran, actually it's yellow, so he's good.
I got an appointment, you know what I'm saying?
That's why, even though your light is green, it doesn't mean you have to right away. You usually have to make sure that, no one runs a red light, because a lot of accidents are caused by red light runners. So that's why you should always make sure that it's honestly clearer to make sure you go through a green light, because if you go through a green light and you don't see a vehicle that doesn't have enough time, to stop a red light, then it must make an accident. So make sure no one runs a red light. He almost did. Thank God I looked before I went through, otherwise that would have been bad. So yeah, so I mean, like all of this explaining I'm doing right here is kind of confusing, but once you get into driving and whatnot, then probably you'll understand what I meant. So
This is in violation of several traffic codes, buddy.
even when officers are going code 3 through the green light, they usually will have to slow down, because even though they're going code 3 and light is green, it doesn't mean they have to go. See what I mean right there? Like I just ran red light. That's why you always be cautious when going through intersection like that. So anyways,
Over, asshole.
2 Lincoln Team Splash, traffic on a, looks like a Zebra, probably going to be YRJ 5416. It was on Savannah Avenue, Meadows Park. Occupy ×1. Let's go ahead and turn our spotlight on. Where's my spotlight? Hello, spotlight. There we go. Alright. So let's go ahead and see what driver's seat is for here. So you guys saw right there, my light was green, but his light was red. So that's why you're going to be careful. Just because the light is green, you're going to have red light runners still. Like you saw right there. So hello sir, I'm Officer Michael with the Liberty City Police Department. Reason being for putting up tonight is because you just ran a red light right in front of me. So do you guys guess what's going to driving?
Realize you're driving like a jackass back there?
No, sorry, can you see your driver's license or your insurance, please? So yeah,
I need to see
so you guys saw right there, my light was green. As soon I was gonna go, a guy just ran red light. That's why you should, even though your light was green, always make sure that a vehicle is not gonna run red light. So because you saw right there, he ran a red light while my light was green, but luckily I hit the brakes in time, so I didn't get into an accident. So that's why you should always be cautious, even with the green light. Even especially if you're going code 3 through intersection and if your light is still green, always slow down. Make sure that no one's gonna run red light, because I've seen instances in real life that when officers or firefighters or paramedics are going code 3 to a call, like usually someone would just run red light, but usually like the officers would hit the brakes in time so they can avoid a collision. So alright, so right now I'm going to give you a citation for $60 for running red light back there. Just make sure you don't run red lights whatnot, because you could have caused accident back there. But look at that, I hit my brakes, so I don't hit you. So anyway, so drive safe and take care. So yeah, so I've seen instances in real life where officers were going in code 3. No, not only that, but usually I would see the firefighters and paramedics in code 3 to a call, and half the times when they're going through an intersection, even though the light is green, like they will have to slow down, because you never know that someone could run red light. And that's why you should always be cautious around intersections, even though if light is red or green or whatever. Always have to be cautious around them. But anyways, to Lincoln Team Splash, I'm gonna be an area of a mugging. Alright, so right now we're on scenery here. Looks like they're gonna be in this alleyway. Oh nope, shots fired, shots been fired. 2 Lincoln Team Splash, shots have been fired. Alright, let's go ahead and call for backup right here.
Units report the suspect resisting arrest in, Willis.
Sir, stop right there. Stop right there, sir. Get up right now. Put your hands right now. Turn around and hands on your head right now. Let's go. Turn around. Put your hands on your head right now. Let's go. Turn around. 2 nicotine spots. Got 1 in custody. Alright, come with me, my dude. Into my vehicle. So yeah, so even though that you're going to go code 3, there's like, even though if it's green or red, still gonna be cautious, like I said, because there are incidents where officers and firefighters products are going code 3 to a call. Even though it's a green light, they still get to accidents because usually you got these red light runners that just don't stop and just run red lights, and that's officers or anyone get accidents. So that's why in real life when I'm driving, I always be cautious when I green lights, because one time I was driving home from school. Some guy, or I'm gonna say some person, decided to run a red light even though my light was green. Someone decided to turn red light, and that's when I was being cautious for green light. So that's why even though I'm going through a green light, always need to look both ways, make sure that no one's gonna run the red light. So, but 2 nicotine spots, got 1 in custody. Should I'm looking code 4, I'm gonna go ahead and transport suspect to a nearby station. So let's go and do that. So yeah, so even though the light is green, you still gotta watch out for red light runners. I'm doing right there. I look both ways to make sure that nobody runs the red light, because obviously there are people that do run red lights. So again, being cautious, make sure nobody runs the red light. I'm always looking both directions, make sure that no one runs the red light, so I don't get accidents, that kind of stuff. So again, I'm still looking, make sure nobody runs the red light. I know that people will just go ahead and just hit the gas, and meanwhile they don't realize that somebody ran a red light and they just get accidents. So like I said, a lot of accidents are caused by these red light runners, so that's why you should always be cautious if you're going through the intersection. See, I'm going nice and slow right there, so make sure that nobody runs the red light. So here as well, make sure nobody runs the red light. It's always better to be safe than sorry. So alright, making sure that this guy's not run red light. Alright, so all clear to go.
Can't wait till this day.
Even though in real life, like I would see, some guy going through a green light, meanwhile next thing you know, you got a red light runner and boom, accident happens. So that's why you should always be cautious when you're going through a green light. So 2 nicotine spots, got the 1 suspect of mugging custody. It's me a call 4. Alright, just go ahead and
Nothing to see here, folks. Move
alright.
on.
So yeah, so I know that a little bit of that, green light stuff are a bit confusing, but I mean, for those who are driving in life, probably understand what I'm talking about. But for those who are starting to learn how to drive, or those who are in driver's ed, could be confusing for you. But if you learn how to drive, you have driving experience, then you probably know what I'm talking about. So
A drug deal on, Stillwater Avenue.
serious, red light was right there, but that light is bright right there. So I feel like that the traffic lights on those areas are kind of bugged out. So I mean, there's no reason for probably AI since the lights are pretty bugged. So, but yeah. So yeah, so if that you know, if that green light, red light stuff were confusing, I do apologize about that. But if you are driving and you have driving experience, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you are new to driving or you're starting to get the driver's ed, it's going to take a while for you guys to understand. But like I said, it's usually hard to explain some things to people who are pretty much trying to learn how to drive and that kind of stuff. So, alright, what's going up there for? Alright, just gonna make a turn over here so I can see what's going on. Alright, who hit who? That taxi. I'm gonna go with the sailboat right here to just hit that vehicle.
Civilians report a mugging in Steinway.
You know what? I'm going to do it for now because people know how to drive in this city. I mean, at least it's not like GTA 5 where you use your cars piling up on top of each other. So. Alright, so anyways, that's it for this episode. If you guys did enjoyed, please put your like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all with another video. So hopefully, I will get back to LCPDFR. Reason being I was doing LCPDFR was because I have to reinstall Grand Theft Auto 5. So yeah, so basically, if you guys did enjoy, see you next time, and I'll see you guys with another GTA 4 LCPDFR and with another LCPDFR. And like I said during the intro, this channel is mainly gonna be focused on LCPDFR and LCPDFR. So anyways, thanks for watching, and next time, bye.